We're doing Best Water Softener Systems 2020. Yeah. Hey, this is Drew, the Water Guru. Again, I'm with Angel Water, and today we're going to talk about the Best Water Softener Systems 2020. First off, we get tons of people that are emailing us or asking us, well, how does a water softener work? And what does it take out? So to begin with, a water softener takes calcium out of the water. I got a bag of rocks right here, and so basically, it's hard to believe, water softeners remove rock from the water. It's white calcium film. When you have a problem with this at your house, it's usually white film. It's attached to your dishes, your laundry, your faucets. It could be on the shower stalls. It could be inside your dishwasher. It can create dry, itchy skin. It could create dry, brittle hair. A lot of people with eczema, they have a real problem with calcium in the water, so their doctors will recommend getting it out. So basically, it's simply designed to take rock out of the water. Now, how do they work? We have a water softener here that's got a clear glass, so it makes it pretty simple for you. They use what's called ion exchange. So as that rock particle falls through the filter material, it actually attaches itself or jumps off the water droplet and gets attached to the resin filter material that you can see here, this orange filter material. As you can see, this is a pretty large water softener, so this is designed for something where people have either well water or their water, they have quite a bit of white film in their water. So basically, as that water passes through, it attaches to that rock, and then every night, every third night, it depends on when it needs to be done. Usually more advanced systems now are metered, or they have advanced computer technology and know when to clean themselves. Basically what happens is it draws salt from another tank into this unit to actually help take the calcium off this filter material and rinse it back down the drain. The reason why there's this head here is because as we reverse the flow of the water, it actually allows for that filter material to release and start to let go of the rock. So the better the water softener, the more head that they actually give towards the water softener, so it has more room to release that bedrock. So in basic sense, water softener removes rock out of the water. How do they work? They take salt and they clean the filter material called resin. That resin is what's attracting the calcium out of the water, and that will happen usually once a night to every third night to every fourth night, fifth night, depending on the water quality and depending on how much water you use. Again, once it does that, salt is used, it lets go of the calcium, and that gets flushed out and goes down into your sump pump or your ejector pump. Now, second question that people always ask is, what's a saltless water softener? What does that do? So right now I'm going to show you a saltless water softener. It's pretty important to understand what a saltless water softener is designed to do. First and foremost, it's designed to actually keep the calcium attached to the water droplet. So as that filter material, as that water passes through the filter material that's in here, it's designed to keep the rock attached to the droplet of water. Now, if you're looking for something that's going to protect the inside of your plumbing, that's the plumbing pipe itself, then this is a great system. It's designed specifically to prevent that scale that clogs the plumbing pipes. But now, if you have a little harder water, or if you're looking to relieve a lot of the symptoms that people have, these are the concerns that most people come to us about. Dry, itchy skin, they have dry, brittle hair, they talk about white film on their dishes, they talk about their shower stall looks horrible, their laundry looks horrible. So if that's one of your concerns, then this really is not the solution for you. Because the minute the water droplet hits oxygen, it actually pops off, the calcium pops off, and as it attaches itself to either the clothing, your skin, your hair, whatever it is. I urge you to really consider, what are you looking for? If you're looking to protect your plumbing, then by all means, any one of these systems here can work. You can see actually they're very small. And by the time you get the filter material in here, there's very little to it. Now this one looks really fancy. It's actually nothing more than a stainless steel jacket around a fiberglass tank just like that. So a lot of marketing companies on the internet, they really sell these for a lot of money, thousands and thousands of dollars, because so many people don't want to use salt anymore. And I understand that. However, I wanted to find for sure what you will do and what it won't do, because we sold these systems and we had a lot of customers that were unhappy. And our number one objective is to make you happy. In order to make you happy, I have to understand, or we need to understand, what are you trying to accomplish? So think to yourself, is the best water softener just a saltless system because it says it will be? Or are you specifically looking to alleviate some of those concerns I highlighted? Then without question, you need to move back to a traditional water softener that uses salt. Next, we're going to talk about the different types of water softeners that are on the market. So there's a couple different manufacturers on the market, and I want to make sure that we address the pros and cons and a little bit about the price points of each one. First and foremost, some of the big box stores are usually the cheapest. We're going to look here. The most popular one that's cheap is going to be a WaterBoss. WaterBoss is this small little box. Inside of here is where you'll find that you put the salt. If you go back to the picture that I showed you earlier where there's this head to the water softener where this leaves a little space for it to clean itself, this does not have it. Hence, this is part of the reason why it only lasts for about a year or two. Product, however, hits a great price point. They're around $500 to $600. So a lot of customers are attracted to that price point, but I want to make sure that we go back to the specifics of what you are looking for. If you're looking for cheap, if you're looking for something to help take out a little bit of that white film or that calcium, then this might be the product. But please keep in mind that the product basically has a 90-day or 1-year warranty, and it also reduces water pressure. It also requires more expensive service calls. So in the long run, it's in many cases not the best option for customers, but certainly it is an option if that's something you want. A step up from there is going to be GE. It's again sold at a big box store. Big box store basically means that they told the manufacturer, I want these parameters, basically a price point, and then they went and did it. So again, here this GE water softener was made for, and this particular unit was made for Sears or Kenmore. We're the service center for these products. And again, it has a reservoir that you pour the salt in. It reduces a little bit of water pressure. It has a 1-year warranty. It tends to be a little bit better quality in our opinion than the WaterBoss. However, the water pressure drop and the fact that these things don't quite have the strength or the NSF certification with the strength that we sort of want in a water softener, we consider it a little bit cheaper or not as good quality. You're looking for something that's going to be inexpensive or cheap and you're only going to be in the house for a year or so, this might be an alternative. If you are looking for something more healthy, you might want to start to look at some of the more expensive products on the market. We'll touch base with the EcoWater unit in a second. Another popular product that's out there on the market is going to be a Fleck water softener. This Fleck water softener is actually interesting because Fleck doesn't make a water softener. They just make the control valve. And what they do is they sell it to different companies, distributors, who will then add a tank and filter material and sell it to small companies out there that will then market it with their name. The dilemma with that is, number one is this is an older design. The Fleck comes from 1972. There is no new technology on it. It does reduce a little water pressure compared to the better quality products. And then what we're relying on is we're relying on the distributor to use a good quality tank and resin. And right now, all of them are buying it from China, which means that it doesn't have NSF certification. So although this valve might have a 5-year warranty, the tank, the resin does not. So a lot of people will get buffaloed, or they go online and they see this, and this unit will be retail somewhere around $1,200 to $1,500, and they'll say, oh my God, that is such a great price, I'm going to buy it because it's a water softener and Fleck's been around for such a long time. The problem is now the manufacturers move its manufacturing to China. In addition to that, the distributor who put it together is using Chinese tanks and Chinese resin that's not certified. So the longevity or the length of how long the unit's going to work for you, it's diminished. So we see that these last a little bit better than the big box store, but it's only around 4 or 5 years. So if you're looking for just to remove white film out of your water, and you have no worries about the radium that's in your water, then this might be a good alternative. Again, it's $1,200 to $1,500. This is the Autotrol. Again, it's the valve is made by a company called Autotrol, which is now owned by GE. And it's sold to distributors, and just like the Fleck unit, it relies on the distributor to actually add a tank and add resin to it. So just like the Fleck unit, we look at this as a little bit better quality product than a big box product. However, it still lacks the ability to provide you the guarantee on NSF certification for removing radium out of your water. And without that certification, or the fact that these distributors are using Chinese resin, the longevity of the product is diminished. So even though the valve might have a 5-year warranty, the resin is really what is doing the filtering. That's the crux of the system, and unfortunately, just like the Fleck, the quality quite isn't there. Please double check warranties. If you're buying this online, you really want to see, does the resin, does the tank, do they have warranties as well? Are they warranted for removing radium-228 and 226 out of the water? That's where they fall short. So now we'll take a look at the EcoWater product and talk about that. If you're like me, I'm passionate about making your home and your family more healthy. In that context, I like to make sure that I explain to customers what the best quality product is. EcoWater, which is owned by Warren Buffett, this company manufactures a NSF certified product that will take out the radium in your water, that will not reduce water pressure, and it has the most advanced technology on the market so that it uses the least amount of salt. Now, all those things are wonderful. Some of the units come with a Wi-Fi, so you can have an app on your iPhone so you can see what it's doing, you can see how many gallons you use. So there's a lot of intellectually great things that is great about the unit. To me, it's that product that's going to be there for you for the long haul. So if you're looking for something that's going to actually last, going to be there because you bought the home and you plan on living there for many years, if you're looking to make the water more healthy for your family, then usually more expensive product has more value. However, if you're simply looking for a cheap, down and dirty thing to help reduce a little bit of the white film in your water, then maybe the big box product might work out very well for you. Again, best is what you want. What are you looking for? Our opinion is healthiness and longevity, but it's really about what you're looking for. So please contact us. You can either find us on the web at angelwater.com. You can call us at 847-382-7800. But regardless, we'd love to be there and we'd love to help you with your water. Again, I'm Drew, the Water Guru, and thanks for your time.